We better get busy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Telly the Barber. We about to do a skin fade on my little brother right here. If you look around, we got a lot of visuals today, so stay tuned. Ooh, stop playing. This is the part when everybody starts getting nosy, like, oh shit, is he really about to cut hair? Why are we are debulking the area. So basically setting up the canvas for the actual fade. So as you can see, he has a man bun, and we're going straight up to the parietal ridge, clearing all this weight because we're not gonna need it. So we're going with the 1.5 open, all around the head. I usually fade side, side, back, but for instructional purposes, I'll probably be doing all around the head today, maybe. And this client in the chair right now is my little brother, Kevin. Say what's up, Kev. Now we're gonna set the first guideline, and it's gonna be a bald line. And you're gonna come starting from the bottom of the vertical bar, all the way around the head, parallel. Bald them out, because this is gonna be a skin fade. And it's gonna be on the lighter side. He likes to keep it light on the sides. Some people like to keep it dark, so depending on how light or dark the client wants it, that's what you're gonna debulk with, or set your guideline lower. So now we're gonna bald them out right under where we just were. This is just gonna add a little bit more gradients to the fade. I personally like to bald out every single cut. Of course, if the client doesn't want it, don't do it. But it just gives it a cleaner look. I definitely have a broken hand right now. Cutting with one hand. I broke it 6 weeks ago about. I got it taken off on Monday. How'd I do it? I don't know. I woke up like this. But you know, when things like this happen and you can't let it stop you from doing what you love doing. You know, I probably shouldn't be cutting hair right now, but this is what I love doing. This is my living, you know, so I'm gonna do it. You gotta adapt and overcome. Next up, we're gonna do this guideline, and it's gonna be with the clipper open. And it's gonna be like 1/2 inch to an inch, depending on how you blend. But you're gonna put this guideline in, and as soon as you put it in, you're gonna start erasing it. I usually go open, mid, close. You know, there's definitely a variety of ways to get this line out. But so I start up open, then I'll go halfway, right under where I just was at, and then close it one more notch, right under where I just was at. And then by the time you get to the last bottom line, it should be erasing. And then just move over, same steps. Close it little by little, going right under you where you just were last. Gradually getting rid of that line. Take your time with this, because this right here, this exchange is what's gonna make the fade look crazy, you know? If your 0 to a 1 isn't flawless, the fade is gonna look trash. So take your time, use your corners. These are my JRLs. I got a fade blade on them. Probably my favorite clipper right now. It's just so smooth. It got 2 speeds. I think it's like a 3-hour runtime. They killed it with this. But I'm not gonna lie, My lever popped off a couple weeks ago. I wasn't too happy about that. JRL, get it together. What was he talking about? We're gonna take out our T outliners, and you remember we started our first initial guideline with this. As you can see, there's a very faint line, and we're just gonna flick at it. Whatever you put your guideline in with, you could take it out with. So just flick. Don't put too much pressure. You could also flip it over a little bit. And then to finalize that, you get your shaver again, and you just tap, flick where you were at. I'm gonna go with the 1 guard now. So it's gonna be 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and then it's gonna blend all together because this top guideline was a 1.5. Now we got a 1. The 1 blends into the 1.5. And you go right under where you just were at. This is our 1/2 guard, and this is literally what's gonna turn the fade into a fade, right? So we're gonna go in here, there's a whole bunch of dark spots, and we're gonna start off probably halfway. There's gonna be a lot of corner work. Most of the time when you're trying to get a line out, you could definitely hear the clipper cutting. If you do not hear the clipper cutting, go lower and close the clipper. Because you don't want to be doing extra stuff for no reason, you know? This point on is going to be detail work. So the detail work, as you can see, this could pass for probably like a $10 fade, you know, at some little corner store, but we don't work like that. We want the best absolute fluent fade. So I'm gonna take a couple minutes to just perfect this. And this is gonna be me using every single guard I just used, just out of order, you know, to my liking. So let's get to it. Me personally, I believe that detail work is probably the most important part of the haircut. I feel like detail work is what's gonna make your fade come to life. And it's also gonna be the part that's gonna separate you from other barbers. You know what I'm saying? I highly recommend, if you're cutting at the crib or if you're at a shop, please utilize a mirror, because the mirror will pick up on things that you can't see with your eyes. So if you got a mirror, always check your work in the mirror. And as you can see, we looking blurry. We looking very blurry. My little brother feeling himself. But yeah, mirrors are important. When it comes to cutting with a broken hand, it was definitely a challenge. I'm not gonna lie to you. The first couple of tries, I was struggling, you know, those last 2 fingers were definitely getting in the way. But after a while, I definitely figured it out. Shout out to AP Kev. He was the first person to hit me up after I broke my hand to give him a cut. And he trusted me enough to get it, to get the cut, and it worked out. So shout out to you, bro. But yeah, take your time when you detail. And here we got some clips. As you can see, the fade is looking super blurry. My little brother looking fresh. You know, I have to have him fresh. But yeah, this is the tutorial. And you're about to see the finished product. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what I can change, what I can do differently. If you guys got any recommendations, please let me know. But I got more content coming soon, so please stay tuned. Like and subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I appreciate you all. Telly the Barber out.